Alright, so what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to break down the NASCAR Cup Series video. Look, this is a little bit different. I know this is a live stream, not a normal video, but that's because I screwed up this morning. I already recorded this video once, and I was listening to it afterwards, and I realized that Modern Family was playing in the background. So now I'm not really too happy with myself at all, but it's whatever. It's what you're going to do. So I'm here. I just decided to save some time because I have a lot to do today and just do this as a live stream instead. So we're just doing it as a live stream. I don't have to do any editing. I don't have to really do the uploading. It just kind of does it for itself. So that's how I'm doing this for this video. I'm just going to get into it. As always, subscribe to this channel, leave a like, all that stuff. If you want to get more of my content, there should be a link down below where you can subscribe to my Patreon. $10 a month, all the series combined. You're going to get the spreadsheet, another spreadsheet, past optimal lineups, what I expect the optimal lineup to look like, rankings, projections, all of that good stuff. So be sure to go hit that link down below. $10 a month. Follow me on Twitter as well, at @Nateland_. We'll start with Kyle Larson here. Look, I think Larson's the best play on the slate for paying up. He starts 32nd. He has the best average finish at intermediates and large ovals, and average position at intermediates and large ovals. He is by far and ahead the best play on the slate in my opinion. So, hold on one second. So I do very, very much like Kyle Larson today. I just think he's just far and ahead better than everybody else on the slate. That's just how I feel. I mean, he's led 377 laps intermediate tracks this year. Last 5 races, 373 laps led. Fast laps, 237. Third best average finish, 6th best average position. Larson's been a stud. Keep playing him. Joey Logano's $11,100 starting 29th. He has the best average finish at Kansas, the 8th best at intermediates, the 9th best at large ovals. When you go look at laps led, 312 at intermediates, 192 at large ovals. He has the 4th best average finish in the last 5, the 4th best average position in the last 5, 205 laps led, 74 fast laps. Joey Logano's been a stud this year as well. I expect him to have a good run. He needs a top 8 to pay off that salary. I think he should not have any sort of issue paying that off at all. I'm going to be very interested in Joey Logano for this race. This is going to be someone that I really, really like. Denny Hamlin, he starts 20th, $10,800. He has the 6th best average finish at Kansas, 2nd at intermediates, 6th at large ovals, 4th best average position at Kansas, 7th at intermediates, 10th at large ovals. When you go get laps led, he has 597 laps led at intermediates over the last 2 years, 115 laps led at Kansas. He's won 2 out of the last 3 races here. Best average finish in the last 5 races, best average position in the last 5 races, 590 laps led and 231 fast laps. Dude's been an absolute stud. That's just what he's been. This is someone who I don't think has a hard time paying off a salary. He should definitely get you some fast laps, maybe get you some laps led. That's what we're looking for here from Denny Hamlin. Look, if you're playing any of these guys, these top 6 salary guys are all look like place differential plays, you need them all to lead laps. That's how, you technically don't, but, there's going to be laps to go around, and to be optimal, they're going to have to, some of these guys are going to have to get some dominator points, which are laps led and fast laps. So I'm going to be very interested in Denny Hamlin here. We look at Chase Elliott, it's $10,400. Hasn't been as great starts this year, but can't count him out. Starts 17th, 8th best average finish at Kansas, 6th best average position at Kansas, 3rd best average position at intermediates, and 5th at large ovals. 496 laps led at intermediates a year ago as well. When you look at the last 5 races for Elliott, it has not been great. 7th best average finish, 11th best average position, 22 laps led, and 55 fast laps. So Chase Elliott, he's not going to look as great as some of these other guys up here. I prefer Larson, Logano, Hamlin, Bowman, Truex, but I'm still going to have some Chase Elliott, man. He definitely has very, very good shot to be optimal in this race, in my opinion. You can't ever count him out. Alex Bowman, he starts 25th. He has the 4th best average finish at Kansas, 11th best at intermediates, 11th best at large ovals. He has the 8th best average position at Kansas, 5th best at intermediates, 5th best at large ovals. When you go look at laps led, he has 421 laps led at intermediates, 374 at large ovals. In the last 5 races, he has the 10th best average finish, 8th best average position, 10 laps led, and 74 fast laps. I believe he only needs a top 10 to pay off that salary as well, so he should be a very, very solid play. I definitely like Alex Bowman today. Martin Shrix Jr., he's $10,000, starts 15th. 5th best average finish at Kansas, 6th best at intermediates, 8th best at large ovals. 5th best average position at Kansas, 3rd best at intermediates, 8th at large ovals. Truex has been great this year. 580 laps led at intermediate tracks as well. And in the last 5 races, he has the 2nd best average finish and the 2nd best average position. So I definitely really like Martin Truex here. If I didn't mention it at the beginning of the video, I will be going live on Sunday at 12:30 to answer any questions for you guys. Brad Keselowski. So now getting into the non-place differential guys at the top. Keselowski starts on the pole. I think there's a very good chance he gets out to a lead. I feel like it's either going to be him or William Byron will get the early lead and lead the early portion of this race. So I'm going to like either one of them. Keselowski, second best average finish at Kansas, fifth best at intermediates, sixth best at large ovals. He has the best average position at Kansas, eighth best at intermediates, ninth best at large ovals. When you go look at laps led, he has 465 laps led at intermediates. And in the last 5 races, he has only the 12th best average finish, but the 7th best average position, 71 laps led, and 65 fast laps. Keselowski's been really good this year. Although he hasn't been as fantastic at the intermediate tracks, I do still think, it's Brad Keselowski, can't really count him out. Should be able to get out to an early lead. It's either going to be him or Byron. Don't play them together, but I think both of them are good plays equally. Ryan Blaney, I do really like Blaney here. He starts 7th. He is $9,500. He only has the 14th best average finish at Kansas, but he has the 3rd best average position here. So that tells me that he's been running a lot better than he's been finishing. So that does still make me interested. 5th best average position at intermediates and 2nd best at large ovals. He has 413 laps led at intermediates last year as well. 317 at large ovals. That's last year and this year combined, by the way. When you look at the average finish in the last 5 races, average finish is 6, average position of 2, or the 2nd best average position. He's been really, really good recently. 218 laps led as well. I expect Blaney to have a very good run here, possibly get some laps led. And I don't think he's going to be highly owned either. I think he's going to get some lower ownership. So I am very, very interested in Ryan Blaney. Kurt Busch is $9,300. He starts 28th. He has the 8th best average finish in Kansas, 7th at intermediates, and 4th at large ovals. It's a little bit pricey for me for Kurt Busch, especially the way he's been running this year. Only the 18th best average finish in the last 5 races and the 16th best average position. I think it's fine, but I wouldn't, count on him to have like some fantastic run or anything. I think that's fine if you want to go there, but wouldn't call him like a lock by any means. So that's kind of just how I feel about Kurt Busch. Kevin Harvick, $9,100, starting 4th. You're going to need him to lead laps to pay off that salary, and he just hasn't done that this year. Like, he led his first lap in forever at Talladega last week. Like, he has 0 laps led in the last 5 races. Like, I mean, my last 5 races don't include Talladega because it's not anything like Kansas, not anything like a normal race at all. So, like, it's just, Kevin Harvick, I mean, he probably finishes well, but, he just doesn't have dominator upside for me right now. And until I see it from him, I'm going to avoid it. It's like Kyle Busch last year. They're priced where I don't really want to play them. So, I'm not going to be all that interested in Kevin Harvick here. William Byron starts 2nd. I think William Byron or William Byron or Brad Keselowski jumps out to the early lead here. Byron's really good here. 8th best average finish at Kansas, 11th best average position. He even led some laps here last year. 190 laps led at intermediates overall. In the last 5 races, he has the 4th best average finish, 5th best average position, 36 laps led and 71 fast laps. He is on 8 straight top 10s right now. Absolutely wild what we've seen from William Byron this year. And he's been really fast. I would not be surprised to see him get out to that early lead over Brad Keselowski, because honestly, he's been faster at the intermediates than Keselowski has been all year, so I would not be even remotely surprised. Like, okay, so let's say William Byron gets 15 dominator points, finishes 6th. It's going to be good value. So I'm going to really like William Byron here. Definitely someone I want to get some exposure to. Kyle Busch starts 9th. He's $8,600. Kyle Busch is $8,600. I don't know if I've ever seen this. I don't think I've ever seen Kyle Busch be $8,600. It's crazy. But you don't need him to get your laps led this week. I think you need like a top 5 to pay out that salary or something like that. 6th best average finish at Kansas, 4th best at intermediates, 3rd best at large ovals. He's not going to lead you laps, but I mean, he can get you that top 5, and that's going to pay off. So definitely very interested in Kyle Busch here. Eric Almirola is $8,400. He starts 18th. I mean, he's okay. His 11th best average finish at Kansas, 15th at intermediates, 13th at large ovals, 9th best average position at Kansas. I mean, it's pretty solid, but last 5 races, only the 16th best average finish, 17th best average position. I assume he's going to need, 10 to 12 range to pay off that salary. I don't really see it. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. starts 23rd. He is $8,200. I do like Ricky Stenhouse a good bit here. 15th best average finish at Kansas. 21st average position is not great, but he's been running really well this year. 14th best average finish in the last 5 races. 15th best average position for Ricky Stenhouse. That's going to be a pretty solid value for him at $8,200. But the guy I really want to go to in this range is going to be Christopher Bell. I don't think anyone's going to play him. I think he's probably going to be the lower-owned one out of this group because you see he's pancaked in between Almirola, Stenhouse, and Jones. And Christopher Bell starts 8th. You're going to pick those guys starting farther back, but he isn't by far the best equipment here. He has been fast this year. This is someone that I'm definitely going to be pretty interested in. In the last 5 races, he has the 8th best average finish and the 9th best average position. He's just been looking really, really fast this year. I think he needs about a top 5 to 6 to pay off that salary, and I think that's really going to help him out, and should have a pretty good run. He should pay off that salary, I believe, and I think no one's going to play him, so I'm interested in Christopher Bell. Yo, what's up, Finesse God? No, I actually recorded the video already, and then it was not. I messed up, and there was sound playing on in the background. So we just decided to. I said, screw this. I'm not wasting a bunch of time. I'm gonna go do a live stream and get the video knocked out so that people can replay it afterwards. So you can go back and watch this whole thing. Still doing a live stream on Sunday for this race as well. It's just this is how I'm recording my normal video today, just because I have a lot to do and I could not go through all the other stuff that I have to do after I record a normal video. So this will just literally go straight up on YouTube after I'm done the stream. Eric Jones, $7,800. He starts 27th. Look, I think Eric Jones is someone we can get off of this week. I think Eric Jones is going to be really chalky. This is actually one of Eric Jones' best tracks. Back when he was in the 20 car, he had, he was always a top 5 driver at Kansas. He was great at Kansas. But now he's, into 43, and it's just a completely different car. The equipment's not great. That's way too expensive for Eric Jones, no matter where he starts. Starting 27th, he's probably going to need to finish 15th to 18th or something like that in that range. And, yeah, it could happen, but I don't really see it. Last 5 races, average 20th best average finish, 21st best average position. He's going to be chalky because he has good track history here, and he starts 27th. So it's just not. I just think he's going to be chalky, and I just don't want to play it. I'm going to get off of it. Matthew Benedetto, $7,700, starting 5th. Look, he's going to need to hang in that top 5 to pay off the salary. I don't see it. Austin Dillon starting 6th. Same thing. Going to have to hang around there to pay it off. I don't see it. Ryan Newman's way too expensive. I thought Ryan Newman would be an interesting play coming into this week, but he's $7,400. I thought he'd be down here where he should be with these guys. But now he needs a top 10 or something in there to really pay off that salary. And I just don't see that. I don't see it. Numbers don't pack it up. He's had 2 or 3 top 10s in the last few years. It's just not been good for him. Numbers don't show it. I don't see any way Ryan Newman finishes that high. Bubba Wallace, same thing, starts 13th, but I can see Bubba Wallace doing a little bit better just because his equipment is much better than Newman's at this point. We still haven't seen a top 10 from Bubba this year, but maybe it happens at this racetrack. He has the equipment to get up in that top 10. Will he do it? Probably not because it's Bubba, but you never know. I don't hate the play. If you want to go there, he seems like an interesting play. Cole Custer starts too high. He's going to need a top 10 as well. I don't see it. Now this range, this 6K range, I love this week. Reddick, Cindric, Chastain, Suarez, Busch, and then kind of Briscoe. Tyler Reddick, he's going to need about top 10 to pay it off, and we know what Reddick can do. He can get that top 10. Not saying that he will, but he can. 17th best average finish at Kansas, 16th intermediates, 18th large ovals. His odds are way better than everybody else in this range. Not saying he's going to do it, but it definitely can happen. That's definitely very interesting to me. And then Austin Cindric, he's $6,700. He kind of feels like a free square this week. If there is one, free square is rough word here, but if there is a free square, that's what it feels like for Austin Cindric. Starting 38th, he only needs a top 23 to pay off the salary. I already did all that math on that one. He finished 22nd in Atlanta. This is where he should be priced, maybe a little bit more expensive. He's going to be chalky, but obviously placed differential at a good price, and I'm fine with that. Ross Chastain starts 24th. Same thing for me here. $6,500. He offers you place differential. Should get you inside that top 20, and that's going to be a pretty solid play, $6,500. Suarez isn't as much of a lock in my opinion. I think Cindric and Chastain are probably really good plays. Suarez has the potential when that team doesn't screw up or have any issues. They're very fast. He can get you a top 15 if that team is working well together on Sunday. So yeah, Suarez going to be an interesting play. Definitely like that. Chris Buescher starts 16th. He's going to need a top 12 to 14 run here to pay off that salary. And it's kind of what Chris Buescher's been all year. I expect another good run from him. This is definitely a good value. And then Chase Briscoe down here. He has the talent. He has the potential. It's just it's been taking him a little bit to get used to the Cup Series clearly. So see if he can put it all together and get inside that top 15, which is what he's going to need to pay off that salary. But this range, man, really good. I'm probably going to have 2 of these guys in every lineup, man. It's just a good value range. You get these 7K guys and none of them look good to me. Literally none of these guys look good. I don't want to play any of these 7Ks, to be honest. Then I get into 6K and I want to play all of them. I want to play Reddick, Cindric, Chastain, Suarez, Buescher, Briscoe. If I had to rank them, I'd probably go 1 Cindric, 2 Chastain, 3 Buescher, 4 Suarez, 5 Reddick, 6 Briscoe, but all of them are fine for me. In the 5K range, we'll start with Michael McDowell. Not going to play him, starts too high. He's going to need to hang in that top 10 to pay off that salary. It's going to be an avoid. Ryan Preece, same thing. He's going to have to hang in that top 15, probably going to be a void. LaJoy is probably going to have to, move up to 22nd to 18th in that range, and he has not been fast at all on the intermediate tracks series. Been much better at shorter flat tracks, so Corey LaJoy probably going to be off of. And then the last guy we got to talk about, because apparently he's going to be chalky this week, is Anthony freaking Alfredo, and I don't even get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All I've seen on Twitter this week, all I've seen everywhere is that people are just talking about Anthony Alfredo like he's a good punt play. No, he's not. He's just not. Anthony Alfredo needs a top 21 to pay off that salary. You want to know how many times Anthony Alfredo's done that on a non-plate track this year? 0. There's been 8 non-plate races this year. His highest finish is like 24th. Not even. It makes 0 sense to play Anthony Alfredo. 0. I don't understand why anybody would do it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I understand, the whole punt play thing. You can play a bunch of guys. That makes sense if there's a 500-lap race like Martinsville or Bristol or something, but this is a 267-lap race. You don't have as many dominator points, so why are you playing Anthony Alfredo? I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't play him. People are going to tell you to play him. I don't play him. I will, if he pays off and he has his best race of the season, great. Everyone got lucky, in my opinion, at that point. It's just, I just don't want to play Anthony Alfredo. That's how I feel. But yeah, that's really all I got on this video. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the Patreon, follow me on Twitter. But that's really all I got. Have a great rest of your day.